In 1969, NASA spent $3 billion to put 12 men on the moon. Yet 55 years later, more Americans doubt the landings happened than believe them. The question is not whether we went to the moon. The question is, why do so many intelligent people believe we didn't? The Apollo program began in 1961, when President Kennedy committed the nation to reaching the moon before the Soviet Union. For 8 years, 400,000 people worked across NASA, contractor firms, and military installations. The entire operation was documented, funded through Congress, and broadcast live to millions. By July 1969, the technology existed. The motivation was geopolitical. The moment arrived. But here is what changed everything. In 1978, a film called Capricorn 1 was released. It depicted a fictional Mars landing hoax, shot on a Hollywood soundstage. The movie was entertaining. It was also perfectly timed. Because in the same year, a book titled We Never Went to the Moon appeared, claiming the landings were staged by Stanley Kubrick and the government. Neither claim was true. Both spread like a virus. Historians note that conspiracy theories about Apollo emerged not from technical analysis but from cinema and speculative publishing. What happened next reveals the actual pattern. Every time NASA released documentation proving the landings were real, moon rocks examined by independent laboratories, retroreflectors left on the lunar surface that scientists still bounce lasers off today, thousands of photographs analyzed by experts, believers reinterpreted the evidence as proof of the cover-up itself. The more NASA explained, the more convincing the conspiracy became. This is the mechanism. Distrust in institutions amplifies faster than facts can correct it. Once planted, conspiracy narratives become self-sealing. Evidence for the conspiracy is proof the conspiracy worked. Today, this dynamic plays out across platforms we recognize immediately. Social media algorithms do not penalize false claims about Apollo. In fact, they distribute content that generates engagement, regardless of accuracy. Documentaries claiming the landings were faked have reached hundreds of millions of viewers. Mainstream platforms present both the historical record and the fiction as equally valid viewpoints. The effect is corrosive. When institutions lose credibility, whether through actual failures or through manufactured doubt, citizens retreat into narratives they can control. The real lesson is this: the moon landings were real, documented, and witnessed by the world. But the reason conspiracy theories persist is not because evidence is lacking. It is because institutional trust itself has become the battleground. When people stop believing institutions, they believe anything else instead. The question we should ask is not whether we went to the moon. It is why we have become a society that needs to doubt it. Our next film explores the institutional failures that made Americans skeptical of everything.